up, Taurus Nation? Welcome to your 7-day forecast with Angelic Ascensions. Hope all is genuinely well. This may be a reading that may resonate with you if you happen to have Taurus in your sun, moon, rising, Venus, dominant in your natal chart, 7th house placement, or if you happen to be cross-watching for a Taurus, you might find some information in this reading that may resonate. A few things that I would like for you to keep in mind as you listen to this reading, Taurus. Keep in the back of your mind that this reading is general. So this automatically means that not every single thing mentioned in this reading may resonate for you. You'll find some things that might resonate to a T, and then you'll find some things that may be necessary to throw out. Please don't make any rash decisions or jump to any type of conclusions based on what you hear from a general reading. And even though you heard me calling this a 7-day forecast, go into this with the understanding that not everything happens at the exact same time for everyone. So it may be necessary for you to give the events in the reading a chance to play out. Please don't make any rash decisions based on what you hear from a general reading. If you would like a reading based on your own personal energy, you can of course book a reading on my website, which happens to be AngelicAscensionsTarot.com. Lastly, Taurus, we're going to go over some topics that you might feel are sensitive. If that's not the type of reading that you came in search of, take this opportunity to go ahead and click off this reading. Otherwise, those of you who are ready to take a deep dive with me, let's look into these channeled messages. If you would prefer to bypass this part of the video and go straight into the reading, the timestamp for where the reading begins can be found below. Child services, square up, driving school / DMV, crushed car emblem, the name Zaire or Zai, cannabis / edibles, Dunkin' Donuts, maple sugar, tow truck, a grocery store haul, drunk breath / liquor. Their stomach sticks out way further than their booty do. Toilet auger, froggy toad. All right, let's jump right into this. Let's see what's going on for the next 7 days. Show me what's going on for the Taurus Nation. Taurus. All right. This seems like this is a week of healing. This is a week of a lot of emotion. A lot of emotions might be dredged up this week, Taurus Nation. It seems like maybe you're upset with someone, or some type of upsetting situation might be on your mind this week. Something might be going on with your car, because I did mention in the channeled messages tow truck or crushed car emblem. Maybe you're getting into a fender bender, but it definitely feels like something is on your mind and you're feeling very emotional. And now it could have been due to the fact that somebody may have said something. Now, this could easily be you, Taurus. Somebody could be saying something to you this week, and that might be what you're struggling with. Struggling to let go of this, because it feels like no matter what you're doing, it could be the most mundane task. Taurus, it just feels like this is something that's lingering on your mind. It seems like you're offended at someone, or you have some type of bitter feeling about someone that might be in your energy this week. So yeah, okay, spirit guides are saying somebody lied to you. So maybe this is the week that you find out about it. And maybe somebody doesn't take it seriously, right? Somebody thinks something is really funny. And it seems like that's the energy that's getting back to you. It feels like, Taurus, there may be something that someone said behind your back, and maybe you feel like, you know what, maybe it would have meant a lot more coming from you, right? Because it seems like there could be some gossip, some information that could be circulating behind your back. And it just seems like this is why you're maybe seen as introverted this week, Taurus. It seems like you just have a lot of thoughts that are on your mind. And maybe part of you wants to take a trip. And maybe you could be taking some type of short-term or short distance trip. And during that trip, pain. Chiron is the central focus of your reading this week. So this is definitely focused on emotional healing. It seems like it is. You've been going through something for the longest. Some type of emotional pain. It could even be physical pain, which we'll talk about a little bit later on. But it just feels like you're a prisoner of your thoughts this week. Someone this week, it looks like Taurus, tries to defend their actions. And you're looking at them like, defend your actions for what? There's no defense for this action. It seems like you want somebody to own up for their mistake. It just feels that way. Yeah, maybe there's something that you didn't see before, and now it feels like your eyes are wide open, especially about the way that someone is behaving or something that they've said. Okay, you see something clearly. Maybe you didn't before. Yes, I'm waiting for an apology. But I mean, that's what this feels like. Like you're waiting for someone to come correct. Some of you Tauruses, you could be going back to a place that, a place connected to your childhood, okay? Parenthood. Maybe you have children around you, even if these are not your parents, or your children rather. Maybe there is, I mentioned parents. So yeah, that could be where that emotional pain stems from. And maybe this is why you're struggling. Okay, like I said, there's a lot of things that feel like they're being triggered this week. Oh, and it might stir up a lot of emotional pain because of that parenthood. Okay, maybe you have a kid that you're having to, yeah, it's definitely parent-child relationships. Or relationships with elders. You worried about an elder? What's going on with Taurus, spirit guides? It seems like you're disgusted with someone. And maybe you've stopped talking to someone. And maybe there's certain situations that you wish never happened. Or maybe that's someone that you're dealing with. Okay, somebody may have said something or behaved a certain way, like I mentioned. And it seems like now somebody might be looking back on the situation, especially if this is a family member or a member of your household. It seems like somebody's looking back with regret. It seems like there is someone that you want to communicate with, Taurus, or somebody would like to communicate with you, but it seems like there's anxiety and worry about it. Yeah. No. Okay, it just seems like something doesn't seem to be the right time. Or maybe there's someone that wants to come to you, especially a child. And somebody might see you as angry, as just very aggravated this week. And it seems like it's due to the fact that you have a lot on your mind. Yeah, definitely somebody's coming at you. This feels like this is bullying. Okay, somebody's trying to stab you in the back, and it feels like it's with something that they're saying. Some of you, you're online, and this feels like these are hecklers. Yeah, you definitely, either you're in school or you have some type of scholarly goal, or this is your kid. Protection. Spirit guide, show me Taurus. Okay. Yeah, uncertainty. It's like you're not sure what to believe, or who's really your friend or who's not. I don't know. It just seems like in your social circle, you're surrounded by people that you know what I mean? You're not sure. This feels like this is backhanded compliments. Yeah, some of you are online. Some of you are maybe in the tarot community, or some of you might be going to a tarot reader to maybe get some type of clarity. You know, maybe there's something that you want to see. Maybe you, like I said before, you feel like you don't see something clearly, and there's something that you really truly do want to see about your situation. And it seems like there's someone that comes in this week to give you that clarity about maybe what to do about this situation. Because like I said, it feels like it's just really flooding your mind. Or this is something that maybe you're finding out on the back end. Your instinct is telling you that something about a particular situation or the way that somebody moves is very sketchy. You got instinct twice. This is what I mean. You got two people here. It feels like you're being crossed by certain people. And yeah, you might have your instinct. Your instinct might be up about a couple of people that are in your energy. Or this is somebody doing something to you not once but twice. You got that situation going on in the background, but you also have a situation where it seems like you're really scrambling to get certain things done. Seems like this week you're having a difficult time keeping grasp on your priorities. Seems like maybe it's hard for you to stay organized. It's hard for you to stay focused because of all this stuff that's on your mind. Because let's make it clear, you have this not once but twice as well. Trouble. Like your mind is troubled with something. Some of you could possibly be in some type of legal trouble. And if so, this looks like you're going to come out just fine. You might just be overthinking something or just overly worried. Some of you could be concerned about a pet also. What's going on with the Taurus nation? Yep, you're pissed. Listen, you got a lot on your plate this week. Seems like you're struggling with completing some type of task. It feels like this week you feel as though you don't have time. Like time is running out with something. To complete something. Something is just very difficult. It also feels like there's some type of nervous habit that you have. You got a lot going on. A lot that's on your mind. It's like you have some type of nervous habit, like I said. Maybe I was itching a lot right before this reading, so maybe that's something that you're dealing with, Taurus. Maybe you have some type of issue with your skin. Maybe your skin is crawling when you're feeling you're a Libra. You do have a legal issue. We're gonna look into that. Maybe like I said, you have some type of maybe you break out in hives. Maybe you stress eat. You have some type of habitual behavior that it seems like is popping up for you. Like I said, it's an emotional week for you, and it seems like you're going through some cycles this week. This feels like it's anxiety, it's worry. So it feels like there's something this week that your guides are wanting you to do to disrupt a particular habit. Because like I did say, this habit or this mindset that you're in, it causes you to feel like you're stuck. Like you're stuck in some type of rut, or you're stuck in some type of issue with negativity, and it feels like it's hard to break away from it. That's what I mean. You have some type of a car accident. Pay attention when you're on the road, Taurus. Because it feels like somebody could be standing in the road when you're driving. Something's going on. Okay. Let's see. You're resentful towards someone. There's a Leo that shows up in your reading. Again, a couple of people, two situations. Maybe you are dealing with, maybe there's twins. Maybe this is a Gemini. Okay. But it seems like this week things come in pairs. Things come in twos. I don't know what this is about. Okay, because like I said, you have twos, couples, pairs. Maybe this is you in a coupled relationship with someone. Or like I said, something might seem like it's deja vu. There's a Leo, like I mentioned. Something might be going on with a minor in your life. I mentioned a child or children, since we have parenthood here. You're definitely getting some type of sound advice from someone. Okay, it seems like maybe you're struggling to belong. So it feels like you could be connecting with someone, possibly an Aquarius, that could be giving you maybe a word of advice or a word of compassion about your situation. Definitely. feelings, but I mean you feel trapped in some type of a cycle. Sagittarius shows up. Yeah, you may have shut down communication with someone, okay? It seems like you're really upset with someone in particular, possibly this Queen of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. But that's who I feel is coming in to give you some type of encouraging word. Maybe this isn't something that you want to hear at first. Okay, maybe you're feeling heavily judged by certain individuals, or maybe you feel like the laughing stock. Maybe you feel like there are certain individuals that might be laughing about your situation. Like I said, it looks like that's the case with some situation where somebody thinks something is funny and you feel like you don't know who to trust. This feels like you're feeling paranoid, or you're feeling like, I don't know what this is. Yeah, there's definitely somebody coming in to toy with your emotions. And there is a Gemini that pops up here. So this Queen of Swords could be a Gemini. Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Yeah, this feels like this is, you have hostility towards someone. You got some unclear thinking. And it seems like you could be making some very hasty decisions. But it feels like whatever decisions you're making is not from a clear place. It's from a place of uncertainty. It's like you're questioning yourself about every single thing. Taurus. Yeah, some of you, this is going down with a friend. Or some of you could be in a same-sex relationship. What's going on here? Yeah, definitely some lies. There is someone in your situation. There's also an Aries that shows up that you might see as a liar. Or somebody is just really focused on themselves. You might feel like somebody is clout chasing. Like self-promoting to the point that you might feel like, you know what, I can't stand this. Good thing is you got some good work opportunities that are coming through, or some good ideas that might be yielding you some positive results, and maybe you can make some money off of this. I see an opportunity for new relationships. But it looks like at the same time there's certain relationships that may need to end. Okay. This feels like this is what's missing. There may be a need to communicate, or this is someone that would like to communicate with you. So it seems like after there's been some type of betrayal, or maybe you feel like someone has been bad-mouthing you or treating you like a doormat. And this week it feels like you've had a very strong reaction to that. It's been difficult for you to cope with some things that are going on in your life. You're feeling exhausted. You're severing some ties. But it seems like you're going back and second-guessing this. But at the same time, while this is going on, it also feels like someone is like, okay, you're definitely feeling vulnerable and overwhelmed, and possibly even having some health problems. You being bullied? Okay, I'm trying to make sure that I say everything that I see here, even if it's not a linear storyline, even if it's not in order. I just want to say it so that I don't forget what I'm seeing, that I don't gloss over it. There's a situation where a kid in school could be being bullied, and they're under a lot of peer pressure. And there's a kid that may feel like they don't know how to say no. For some of you, this is not a kid that's being bullied at school. They're being bullied at home. And it could be due to the fact that maybe there's a lack of discipline at home. For some of you, somebody has dad issues. Somebody's dad is not around. Or when they are around their father, they feel very uncomfortable. And this is where they feel like maybe they don't fit in. Somebody might feel like the black sheep of the family. And this could be a youth that could be getting into some issues. And it seems like there's something that maybe a child does not see about a particular situation, but maybe you see something. Maybe you're sussing out a situation. Maybe you're coming to realize that a child at school or is being bullied in some type of way. And you might notice it in their body language this week. Taurus, the cross watcher, the devil. Devil, justice in reverse. So there's a Capricorn here and a Libra. It does. It looks like you want revenge for something. I know I'm hearing revenge porn. Either way, if it's not you that's going through some type of sadness, it feels like somebody in your situation could be. Others of you, there's a pregnancy. Somebody could be thinking about not going through with the pregnancy, possibly. Maybe somebody's having a miscarriage and this is why somebody's feeling depressed and angry. Or this is just flat out due to somebody's ego. The way that somebody is talking to you. Like we talked about that at the top of the reading. I definitely feel like I said before, you have anxiety. There's some things that I feel like you're trying to pay off. And maybe it might be taking a little bit of time. What's going on at work? This looks like something might be going on at work where it's hard for you to focus. It's hard for you to study. Some of you might be waiting for a call from a job. Like you're out of work. Taurus. You might have been out of work since the holidays. Like that could have been what the job loss is. And this is possibly what's causing you to feel depressed. Show me divine timing, spirit guide, what is this about? Oh gosh, this is a lot. It feels like maybe you feel like you're in over your head with your studies. Like I said, it's at school. Schoolwork. Okay. There's a kid that might have a learning disability. Or maybe they're just having difficulty keeping up in class. For some of you, maybe your kid is a class clown. And maybe that's where they're getting sidetracked. There's a kid could be lying to you about their progress in school, possibly. Yeah, that's what this feels like to me. Like there's a kid uncertainty. Like there's a kid that's having a hard time keeping up in class. Or this is you. You're having uncertainty about what's going on with your kid. Bottom line, whomever this happens to be, especially if this is a child, it feels like this is a week where it may be necessary for you to really communicate. Because it definitely feels like somebody's drowning. Maybe emotionally, or this is somebody drowning in debt and not knowing what to do about it. I said there's some things that it feels like you're really focused on paying off. And it seems like it's taking a long time to get things paid off. In some way, Taurus, maybe you feel taken advantage of. Maybe you feel overlooked in some type of way. And this might be where you're having some resentment. And if it's not you, then it may be somebody around you. Seems like you're trying to push through some type of situation, but it always seems like, I don't know, Taurus, what is this? It always feels like somebody's trying to pull you back down. Definitely feels like you have an enemy. Like somebody has it out for you. Or like I said, there's some type of hostility. You feel exploited in some type of way. And it seems like you're rushing to do something when your guides are really saying, slow down. There's something that you want to bring into your life, something that you want to materialize into your life. And your guides are saying something may need to happen in divine timing. It just feels like there's some type of impatience or something that you want to happen. And it could be this apology. Okay? That could be what's on your mind. And maybe that's what you're hoping will hurry up and take place. But yeah, you do. You have somebody that is an enemy. And it seems like this week, Taurus, somebody could be giving you the evil eye. And you could be looking at somebody this week as wishy-washy. And maybe this is you cutting ties. Maybe you are trimming your hair, possibly. Or maybe it is time to trim your ends. I'm not sure. Maybe you're doing something with your hair. But yeah, I think you could be possibly thinking about cutting somebody off, cutting ties with someone. And it just seems like this is something that's just making you, like I said, feel very emotional. Like I said, if this is you out of work, you're waiting for some money to come in, or you're waiting to get a call back from a job. Some of you, it feels like you are job searching. And it looks like the month of February brings in maybe sometime between next week and maybe somewhere throughout February. It seems like it could possibly bring in some good news for you, some type of new beginning, some type of new start, where you feel like you can get back on your feet again and breathe a sigh of relief. Because it seems like money issues have been really kicking your butt. And maybe it's the fact that maybe you don't feel as financially independent as you would like to be. And that's just really something that you're really focused on. Okay. Let's see what's going on. Something else, Taurus, because all of this is heavy. Now, no, let's talk about it, I guess. It seems like there might be some money that's coming through your hands, but it just seems like something might be just out of your grasp. So there is something that you don't see clearly. Oh, there's definitely somebody that's interested in you. That's what this Ace of Cups is about. Somebody could be showing you interest. Yeah, you do have some type of itchiness. You have like a rash. Itchy skin. My skin will not stop itching. Maybe you have eczema. Maybe getting a chest x-ray. There's something going on with your chest. Something going on with breathing. Taurus Nation. What's going on with Taurus? Let's see what's going on with the Taurus at work. I did say some of you, there could be some type of work opportunity that comes through. There could be some type of short distance travel. Maybe you're just traveling to clear your mind. Okay. Oh, you got somebody else returning. It could be this Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Somebody's returning to your situation. Somebody that has mistreated you before is possibly coming back. And maybe this is what this uncertainty is about. It's about whether or not you should let somebody back in. Let's see who this is, okay, that's coming into your reading. Taurus. Okay. So now we see. Yeah, you might need to talk to a kid's teacher. Like I said, kid might not be keeping up with their homework, their assignments. Like I said, it might be because they don't understand. They're behind in school. They don't understand what's going on. For a lot of you, you're having an issue with a lover. Like I said, if it's not a lover, then this is a fake friend of yours. Okay, somebody comes across real fake, like Slim Shady type of situation. Yes, tutoring. That's what this feels like. Like a child might need a tutor. You have an issue with your landlord. Might be something that you need to turn into your landlord. It says somebody's coming back. It could be your adult child that could be coming back. But for others of you, this is somebody making their final approach. It seems like somebody could be possibly making a last-ditch effort to maybe try to restore the trust. Because it seems like after there's been an obvious breach of trust, some type of behavior, some type of betrayal It seems like somebody might come back with a change of heart. Definitely a Capricorn. I'm going to see what this is about. Taurus, by the way, someone's name could be Destiny. That Tower. Somebody watching you, Taurus. Yeah, you're definitely moving slow with something. Or this is this person moving slow. What is this Devil card about? You got the Devil twice, the Devil 3 times. Okay. Maybe this is how you see this person. The Devil 3 times. Somebody making a deal with the devil. You got some type of witchcraft going on in your situation. This is obviously trap. This is giving me that somebody is doing some type of spell work to trap somebody, to keep somebody from leaving. Some of you are obviously in like a romantic triangle with someone, and somebody is maybe a bit afraid that somebody might go back to another person in the situation. You got an Aries that shows up. Somebody could be in a position of power. Yeah, you got your instinct about this. It's like somebody might feel like somebody else is the better option. Or this is just, like I said, some type of spell work, coercion, some type of love work to keep somebody trapped. Yeah, somebody's doing some type of love work on you. Taurus or cross watcher. And it could be a male. Okay. Somebody might be under the impression that this is over. They don't want to try this again. And it just seems like somebody comes through. You might have a dream about this person, Taurus. Maybe it's just a dream. Well, this week is very active for you. You might be having some, maybe some really vivid dreams this week. There might be a lot going on in your dream space. Maybe it's somebody's birthday this week. Maybe you're celebrating an Aquarius. But somebody that you view as a trigger, that you've had tension with, stress with. This might even be a situation that you didn't see coming. Somebody's coming back. For some of you Tauruses, somebody could have found out that maybe you moved on online, and maybe this is why somebody is silently hurt, or if it's not online, then they heard it from somebody else's mouth. Words are circulating, information is getting back. You're keeping your distance from someone. It's hard for you to let someone go. Or it's hard for someone to be completely honest with you. Right? This looking like a card that says, I lied to you. This would possibly be a lover for some of you. Maybe somebody doesn't want something serious. And maybe somebody's constantly Taurus or cross watcher keeping you guessing. And yeah. And you found out they've been playing around the whole time. They've been fake the whole time. For some of you, if you are dealing with someone on a romantic level, for some of you, it feels like somebody's trying to figure things out with their ex. So they're just kind of stringing you along until they figure out that situation, even if this is an ex-friend. Others of you, it looks like you could be involved with maybe a Taurus. This could be another Taurus. Maybe an April Taurus, possibly. Or Scorpio. Some of you could be Aries Tauruses. Somebody just has an abusive personality. Now I'm trying to see if this is something that's going on at work. Okay, it's very clear that there's a lot of deadlines. There's a lot of pressure that you're feeling with work. Okay, it looks like you have a lot of pressure to meet some type of quota, deadline, or get that money in. Okay. I don't know. Do you feel like you're trapped in your profession? Yes, money is the focus this week. You have some type of financial goal, I feel. Yeah, maybe it's to buy a house. Maybe you have your eye on a particular property. Maybe you're thinking about real estate. You might have somebody that drinks a lot. And maybe this is like a coping mechanism for you. Maybe this is you trapped in some type of an addiction. Yeah, you got somebody robbing you. Now, if that's somebody robbing you in your face, it seems like somebody could be possibly taking advantage of you financially in some type of way. I know I mentioned that before. So be careful that you're not making yourself a target. Taurus, maybe you're going to shop at Target. Somebody's definitely doing some type of spell work to get you to lose out. Some of you might be getting contact communication from your baby's dad, your baby's father, maybe your child's other parent, or your younger sibling's dad or something like that. You're going to the casino. I'm trying to tell you somebody's interested in you. Taurus. What's going on with Taurus at work? Oh. It's a kid getting suspended. The kid is getting in trouble at school. This looks like somebody is... Goodness, Taurus. Somebody is doing some type of spell work to block your money. I heard of somebody taking pictures of you. Like I said, maybe there's something that you don't see. I don't know. Somebody taking pictures of you with your eyes closed. I don't know. Somebody could be taking pictures of you without you even knowing. Unless you're just very active online. Maybe you're posting a lot of pictures. I'm not sure what I'm seeing here. Yes. I promise you something is going on. Spiritual. Unless that's you. Maybe you're just a very spiritual person, but this does not feel like this is good magic. This doesn't feel like it's... It feels like some people in this situation are doing some type of manipulation spells, like I mentioned to you. To block your money or to create some type of misfortune for you. You, your loved ones, your family. What's going on, spirit guides? What am I not seeing about this situation? Looks like you're losing motivation for things. Taurus. Definitely a child that wants to tell you so many things. Kid that might be cheating on a test. What am I seeing here, spirit guides? A dog. Taurus, maybe you're random. Your dog might need a bath. Guide of Pentacles. Okay, so this is a financial issue. Somebody's license could be getting suspended. Maybe your insurance. Because you do have a legal issue. Oh, yeah, your angels are definitely showing up. What's going on? Revelation. It seems like somebody could be telling you something. Somebody's breaking some type of news to you. This could be going on at work. But definitely, like I said, you have some type of a financial goal. There's a lot of financial pressure on you. And it just seems like maybe there's some things that maybe you wanted to do, and maybe those things are not a possibility right now. There may have been some things, Taurus or Crosswatcher, that maybe you've had to put on hold. somebody would maybe like to tell you some things. It just feels like somebody doesn't know how to verbalize how they feel. It could be, I did say somebody could have a learning disability. Maybe someone's nonverbal, or they're just not good at verbalizing their feelings. Yeah, you do have a lot of pressure on you. Maybe you're worried about being late. Punctuality might be important for you this week. Okay, time is money. Like I said, you have a lot of deadlines, a lot of pressure on you. You got bills that you gotta pay. You might be hungrier than usual this week. Self-conscious even. You do have some type of mask. This feels like you might be wearing a mask of some sort. You might be masking how you really feel, but it seems like somebody can really see through it. Oh, you got something going on with your neighbors. Maybe your neighbors are just extremely nosy. Okay, there's something going on with them, some weirdo neighbors. Especially at night. Like I said, it feels like there's neighbors that are just kind of like really watching you at night. Why are they watching you like this, Taurus? I'm just curious, okay? Because definitely, like I said, you got some people watching you. You do. Maybe, did I mention maybe you could be an online figure? Or maybe you're in the media. You are an entertainer of some sort. Okay, this is some type of work opportunity. Money comes in for you, and it just seems like maybe you're not sure about how this money is going to get generated, or how you're going to be able to pay a particular bill. Like I said, it seems like you got robbed or something's been taken from you. This is not literal, then this is definitely through some type of spell work, because let's make it very clear. Someone is trying to trap you in some sort of way. And this feels like this is due to some type of, like I said, spell work that someone is doing in the background. Trying to puppeteer a situation. Trying to make it so that things are more difficult for you. If this is you with work, it feels like I mentioned to you before, there's a callback. Maybe you're not sure when someone's going to reach out to you. Even if this is not connected to work, it feels like there is a callback. If this is work, you've been looking for work, you might be shocked that there is someone that gets in touch with you about this work situation, and it could help you pay some things off. It seems like financially you are able to keep things afloat, but there might be some money that comes in this week that comes in right at the nick of time to really help you float you through the rest of this week. Maybe you aren't feeling well, and maybe it is time to get to the doctor. Taurus. Looks like you gotta make some time to relax. Somebody's trying to trick you in some sort of way. I'm trying to tell you. What is this about? So I feel like it's deeper than just what I'm seeing. Someone does want you to lose out on something. Yeah, let's say somebody's a bully. Or somebody's just handling you aggressively. You got a court situation. We talked about that. Somebody's coming to look for you. I did say neighbors. You got some nosy neighbors. Somebody's looking for you. Somebody is sick. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, you got to go to the doctor. Taurus. Somebody needs a physical. You need a checkup. There's something you've been putting off. It could be a trip to the dentist. Whatever the case is, it seems like you got to take care of it. Especially your mental health. That might be the revelation. Someone this week could be revealing to you that they have some type of illness. Maybe you didn't know. Maybe that's the shock in the situation. Somebody could be addicted to something. Maybe they're going through some type of withdrawals. What's going on? Okay. Yep. You got some type of court battle, court situation. If you don't, someone is battling something out in court. What is this about, spirit guides? I feel like someone is trying to like trample over you. It looks like you win. You're winning some type of court situation, whatever this happens to be. You got this card that says parenthood, so maybe this has something to do with child custody. If it's not you, then it may be someone around you. Yeah, you're definitely going somewhere. Somebody could be inviting you to travel somewhere. What's going on with this legal situation, spirit guides? Maybe you're getting some type of message. Something might be coming through the mail this week. You might be getting a package. Taurus. Maybe this is some information that gives you clarity about a legal situation. Yeah, some of you are part of the LGBTQ community. Maybe that might be something that somebody lied to you about. Maybe you are in like a hetero relationship with someone and now you're finding out that maybe they're not straight. Or they're part of the LGBTQ community. I don't know. Yeah, you definitely have a legal issue. Again, something connected to a car, vehicle, driver's license. That was one of the channel messages. DMV, driving school. Okay, you could be getting a ticket. Possibly. I say you're going to court for something. You're battling something out in court. Oh, somebody in a position of power. Okay. Maybe that's what this deal is about. Behind the scenes. It seems like you have something going on with a court situation or with someone from the police department. What's this about? It's like your guys are saying, rest assured, your spirit guides are wanting you to have peace about a particular situation. You do have something going on. Okay. This definitely feels like this is something connected to feminine health. That's what this feels like to me. Random. Taurus, you could be getting your period this week. Maybe on the full moon, the 25th. What was I talking about? The full moon. Somebody is doing some type of spell work on you. The full moon in the background. Which is today, I believe, the day that I'm filming this. What's going on? Yep. Somebody may need to go get something looked at. Some type of pelvic exam. Somebody fertile. And I said something, somebody channeled message. No, that wasn't in channeled messages. I was talking about somebody could be having an abortion. Or someone could possibly be deciding to, somebody could be having a miscarriage. Something brings someone to the doctor, but it feels like it's due to some type of checkup. You're getting tubal ligation possibly. What's going on? So you might be getting IVF treatment. Ovulation. Yeah, some of you might be finding out that you're pregnant this week. You might be ovulating. Let's make it clear. If you don't want to get pregnant, you have the ability to prevent that. If you do, then there's good news. This might be an IVF treatment that might be working for somebody. And if it doesn't work right now, then something might be, you might be starting something now. Maybe something might be working in the summertime. So we got this card talking about parenthood. And I think that that might be something that some of you are concerned about. You want a child, but maybe you're having some infertility issues. And this is your spirit guide saying that they want you to have peace. They're bringing some type of message of peace to you, or they want you to have peace of mind about a particular situation that is just troubling you. And maybe it is. I was mentioning some type of habit that maybe you're trying to get rid of something. You're utilizing some type of coping mechanism. And that could also be creating some type of health issue. But beyond that, I feel like the issue is mental health. Like I said, this week it feels like your mind is stirring. And you might be having some really crappy thoughts. Taurus. And maybe that's what this devil is in your situation. Maybe you do have to say somebody's making a deal with the devil. And maybe the devil is coming in to collect, okay? Because that's what that looks like to me. I mean, you do see shadow people, but it just feels like the devil is coming in to collect on something. And so it feels like somebody's karma is coming through for somebody doing some type of evil eye work on you, or some type of situation to block you or keep your money in a vice. It seems like somebody gets what they deserve. This might be you doing some type of defensive magic as well, Taurus, or cross watcher. Something comes in to bite somebody spiritually. Because somebody's angels are showing up this week in their situation. Eating a lot of junk food. Maybe you're going to breakfast or brunch. Taurus, like I said, you just... I did say maybe you're overindulging in something. You have some type of coping mechanism. Maybe it's sweets. Maybe it's junk food, comfort food. Did I say somebody's coming to your home? Somebody's coming to your door. And for some of you Taurians, it feels like somebody's looking for you to come and see you, to come and talk to you about something. Someone wants to communicate some type of message to you. Yeah. I say you're traveling, you're going someplace. Or maybe you might be bringing somebody to the airport. We talked about Chiron, about healing. Some type of situation that you might really need to look into. This feels like this is some type of jealousy situation. It could be happening online. And definitely be mindful of who's around you. Your intuition might be telling you that something is up about something. Maybe you're just a very highly intuitive individual. I did say maybe some of you read tarot. Maybe you're discovering some type of gift that you have. Okay? You've been waiting for some type of phone call. Here's another spirit guide that shows up. Your spirit guides are bringing something to fruition for you. You've been waiting for something. Seems like you had the weight of the world on your shoulders for the longest time. And maybe you're trying to handle it with a smile. Maybe you do. Maybe there's something that you don't want other people to see. You're going to a lot of restaurants, Taurus. Maybe you're deciding to cook at home. Have something to do with your living situation and bills. Yeah, this is where your guides bring something in for you. Okay, where maybe you're a bit short for a bill. It seems like you're able to pay something out. Yeah, you're definitely distracted by something. You're lost in your own world. It looks like there is something that you're moving on from. There might be some big life changes or some big life decisions that you're making. Maybe it's about a move. Or maybe this is an adult child possibly thinking about leaving the home, leaving the nest. You have some type of creative project, Taurus, that you've been working on. It looks like it's going to bring in some type of success or prosperity for you in a particular situation. I see some type of promotion coming up for some of you. I see some of you might be public speakers possibly. But I also see you maybe backing away from situations or people where you feel like they're emotionally unavailable. You're working a lot of hours, and maybe this week you might need some balance. And yeah, you are having some health issue or you're not feeling well because of stress. Stress is either making a health issue worse, or maybe this is why you're having financial problems, because you're having a difficult time getting to work because you just have way too much on your plate. So bottom line, moral of the story is, Taurus, it feels like in order to move forward, there may be certain things that are on your plate that it's time to release. Health is wealth in your situation. Like I said, for some of you, you just haven't been feeling well for a really long time. It's either you're going through some type of depression, like I said, or there's another health issue that's just really keeping you in the bed and keeping you from being unproductive. But I think that it's what's going on in your mental space more than anything, because you had some type of conflict or some type of opposing opinion with someone, some type of drama. And something about this, I did say somebody could be coming back into the situation, but possibly somebody could be coming to your door. And it's like your guys are saying, assess this situation. Is it worth it to really, is this really something that's worth your time? If you feel like it's worth your time to maybe clear your name on something, clear your name of some type of lie, some type of deception. It's like I did say, information is circulating. Somebody may have heard something that maybe you said or someone else said, may have gotten back to you. It's going to be up to you whether or not you really want to partake in this to clear your name. It just feels like some of you decide to choose peace. You decide to not partake in the drama. I mentioned to you earlier that some of you, there could be some type of fertility issue. And if it's not a fertility issue with you, then it feels like it's a fertility issue with someone in your life. And like I said, some type of feminine health issue. Yeah. It's definitely the week to, you might be finding out that you're pregnant, or there could be news of pregnancy that's coming up. Maybe it's time to get in touch with your mother. Yeah, there's some type of communication coming in sooner or later. And it might benefit someone to really listen, because it seems like someone is more interested in defending their position than really hearing the other one out. And maybe by really listening to what someone is telling you, there could be a potential, in some cases, not for everyone, but in some cases, for you to really see where someone else is coming from with a particular situation. Maybe that might make somebody back off a little bit, because it feels like there's a broken or strained relationship. It feels like it's unlikely to be repaired. Or maybe, like I said, your intuition comes in to give you some type of sign. Feels like it's your spirit guide that comes in that gives you some type of intuition about maybe somebody that's in your surroundings this week, Taurus. Because it does feel like maybe you have a sketchy individual that's around you. Or this is just you. Like, you don't know whether or not you can really trust someone. Or let someone back in after something has happened. Right? There's just a level of uncertainty about something. Your instinct is up, but it feels like you have difficulty with trusting your intuition. But I think your intuition is right. I don't know, maybe your kid did move out and maybe they're coming back. Okay, because let's make it clear, like I did say, somebody's coming to your door, or somebody is thinking about maybe coming to your doorstep, or like I said, moving out. Somebody might feel like they're trapped at home, or trapped in a situation that they don't want to be in because of some type of financial situation. But that's what I see. Like, somebody would really like to talk something out with you without there being any type of beef or drama. You have some type of documents that I feel are coming through. Like I did say, you could be getting some paperwork through the mail. Or maybe you're signing a particular contract. That's what I'm seeing. You are signing on the dotted line. You're making some type of deal here. Now, if you are making some type of deal with someone, make sure it's fair. Make sure you review any type of document or contracts that you're signing. Because it feels like I said before, somebody is trying to rob you or shortchange you in some type of way, Taurus. Really review the contracts if you're signing something. Definitely see somebody maybe stopping smoking. You're looking into some type of smoking cessation. Oh yeah, something's definitely going on online. I know it's not called Twitter anymore, but this is definitely, the rumor mill is chirping about something. And whatever is being said is creating some type of conflict. Putting you in a state of mind where your thinking is all scattered. Yeah, somebody's trying to make up with you. That's what this feels like. Like there is an apology. Who is watching you though? Some of you, like I did say, this is you online. It feels like you could possibly be getting more of a following. And that could be what this money is about. Money, opportunities, okay? Maybe some type of idea that you're coming across. You're monetizing this idea. Maybe you don't have clarity about how to get this monetized, but it feels like you do. You've been delaying something. It feels like this week or by the end of this next 7 days, you get some type of fresh start. Or you get some type of, you're able to make some type of progress or turn something around. You could even be getting a new vehicle, Taurus. Because it seems like the beginning of the week turns out to be just something that's just really stressful. Or situations where you're second guessing yourself. You're very emotional and maybe you feel like your emotions have taken over and it's difficult for you to think logically about certain situations. It just feels like you're casting logic aside and you're very emotional and you're caught up in your own world. Because of emotional situations that are going on, financial situations, things that are kind of sidetracking you with your schedule, things that are going on at work and at home, possibly with family. You have a lot on your plate, but it seems like towards the end, as we ease through the middle of the week, towards the end of the 7 days, it seems like things get a lot better for you. Things lift for you. There have been a lot of delays. That seems like that energy starts to dissipate, which is why your guides are saying protect your energy. I feel like there is peace coming to you, especially about a living situation. And you end off the week with the 9 of Cups and the Page of Swords. So it just feels like there might be a need to really communicate clearly, because it seems like something could get lost in translation, or maybe there could be some type of misunderstanding. Somebody could have said something and somebody else perceived it a different way. But it looks like everything will work out for you in the end, Taurus. You might be tempted to give up. Your angels show up in your reading this week, Taurus, because they're saying ask them for help. You might be very concerned about an animal if I didn't say that already. Yeah, something is coming to an end, Taurus, this week. Seems like whatever comes to an end for you, whatever this happens to be, it brings you a sense of relief. It helps you to let go of the sadness. Yeah, it's like you're able to get all that pressure lifted off of you. I'm sure some of you, this has something to do with an addiction. Someone around you could be, or maybe this is you. Yeah, somebody steps in to give you some type of help. If this is not financial help, like I said, it's in the form of advice, a compassionate ear about something where you're able to kind of let go of some things that are on your mind to give you that peace of mind. Yeah. Spirit guides, the advice for the Taurus nation for the next 7 days. Yeah, the Tower. It feels like maybe it's difficult for you to feel like you can control certain circumstances that are going on around you. You feel like you have absolutely no control. It feels like you're having catastrophic thinking. Advice, vulnerability. This is confirmation that you're seeking to tread into the unknown, unfamiliar territory, where decisions are based on more on intuition than rationality. Is what we're talking about. Don't let fear hold you back or allow a misguided sense that feeling vulnerable is somehow a negative condition. Yeah, it seems like you don't want to wear your heart on your sleeve. You don't like feeling vulnerable. It makes you feel very uncomfortable. And the idea of not knowing and entertaining some type of uncertainty is just causing you to feel like you can't cope. And it seems like that your guides are wanting you to change the way that you're seeing about something so that you can make a decision. So that you can see clearly. Not from a place of scattered thinking. So it feels like I mentioned to you before, someone comes in to help you see a situation. Like I said, it could be through tarot. Some type of messenger that comes in this week that gives you this eye-opening situation or causes you to see a situation differently. This is a situation, whatever it is that you're dealing with. I did say that you are the intuitive, or that's what your spirit guides are saying. There's a decision this week that it feels like you're making based on intuition. What is your intuition telling you? You got to be able to follow that intuition and that gut feeling. And it feels like something this week triggers that. Especially it's what someone is saying this week. Something this week, Taurus, is triggering that inner child. Somebody is bullying you or saying some things to just really get some type of reaction out of you. There's some things that it's been difficult for you to face this week, Taurus. This could be some type of spiritual wound, or you're having some type of recurring issue. Some type of feeling of inadequacy or something that's really challenging your self-esteem this week. Some type of transformative lesson. But it may have a lot to do with some deeper issues this week. So it seems like this week your guides are wanting you to be vulnerable. It may take for you to be vulnerable to really get to the root of the issue and to see the truth about why something is happening, or maybe what's really going on deep inside with you. Focus on your inner child's needs. Is your inner child afraid or in need of some playtime, cherish this precious being within you. Maybe it's time to go out. Maybe you're going to the park. Random. You might need to get some gas for your car. But yeah, I think you might be doing some things. Like I did say, maybe you're going back to a place that you grew up in. A nostalgic place. And if it's not literal, then this feels like this is energetically, okay? Something needs to be healed. You may need to purge away some energy, negative energy, or talk to someone. Oh, I didn't mention this to you. Some of you, this has something to do with self-employment. Definitely having some fears about money. And maybe this is you asking for somebody, reaching out for some type of assistance with something that you're going through, especially if you're self-employed. It seems like money is coming in for you this week, Taurus. Maybe it is a pay week for you, or maybe there's a way for you to drum up some more business and you get this idea and you take the next steps and you run with it, and it gives you the ability to move forward, receive. I feel like this is how your spirit guides show up, in the form of giving you some type of gift. Random. Wait, I did say you could be getting a new car. Maybe you're taking something for a test drive. Maybe you're getting your car detailed, getting your car washed. Maybe your car is ready this week. Maybe it's been in a shop. You are kind and loving soul who constantly reaches out and gives to others. But now it's time for you to learn how to graciously receive. Just as the ebb and flow of the tides, the art of giving and receiving is the natural law of the order of the universe. So it feels like this is why your spirit guides show up, because you've been so generous and kind to other people. Taurus Nation, it feels like, did I say that in the beginning? If I didn't, I'll say it now. You have some type of good karma coming your way. Okay, one last card for the Taurus Nation. Nature. This is a time to absorb the healing properties that nature has to offer. Your mind, body, and soul need nourishment, energy, revitalization, and strength. Nature has much to offer, so take this time to connect and spend some quality time outdoors. Maybe that might be what you're doing. Maybe on a good day when there's good weather. Maybe you might be deciding to go someplace to clear your mind, Taurus, because like I said, it feels like this week there's just a lot on your mind. And like I said, a lot of people might be taking notice of that, and maybe you're an introvert this week. People might be noticing that about you. Stand your ground. Standing your ground is empowering. Is an empowering, confidence building action to take from time to time. Now is the moment when you need to stand your ground. You know you can do it, and you know that by doing so you will be the victor. Something this week, it feels like someone is testing your backbone, Taurus. And it may be necessary for you to stand up for something that you feel or something that you think. Especially this feels like it has something to do with someone in your energy that you have a bad vibe about. You feel like they're fake, they're phony. And maybe you are speaking to the spirit world about some type of guidance. And it does feel like maybe someone from the afterlife might be speaking to you or giving you some type of guidance in your dream state. So with that, Taurus Nation, this concludes your 7-day forecast with Angelic Ascensions. If you feel that this reading was helpful, Taurus Nation, help me out by giving this reading a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to my channel if you're not already a subscriber. If you do decide to subscribe, make sure that you hit that post notification bell so that you are notified whenever I upload a video for a sign that you're cross-watching for. Or thank you, Taurus Nation, for deciding to spend this time with me. Have a beautiful, blessed. Leave a comment, Taurus. You never know how your bravery and honesty may help another who may be going through something in the comments. Thank you, Taurus Nation, for deciding to tune in with me this week. Have a beautiful, blessed, productive week, Taurus Nation. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out, Taurians.